Allow me this. In all my many, many years of analyzing sports, I have never seen anything like what Diego Pavia has done for my school, Vanderbilt's football team. Diego Pavia has literally changed life in our world with his contagious force of will. He's listed at 6 feet tall. He looks more 5'11 ish, maybe even 5'10 ish. He is a stout 200 pounds. I, I doubt he'll make it in the NFL. I could be wrong. Hope I'm wrong, but he doesn't have the biggest arm. I'm not sure he's that quick or that fast, except with the ball in his hands on 3rd and long. He just has a knack for escaping and suddenly accelerating. They just can't get him on the ground. He is going to carry the ball on call plays 15, 20 key times a game, even averaged or actually carried 26 times for 104 yards in our season opening tone setting upset of Virginia Tech. But the point is, without, say, Shadur's talent and size, Diego Pavia has made this Vanderbilt team actually believe with all its heart and soul it can beat anybody. It came within a second overtime of beating Missouri, number 7 ranked Missouri, at Missouri. It kicked Alabama's ass all over the field as a 25-point underdog. Then last Saturday, it went up to Kentucky against Wildcats coming off their bye. Wildcats coming off a huge win at Ole Miss. Wildcats favored by 12.5 points and beat the Wildcats 20-13, which announced to the college football world Alabama was no fluke. Vanderbilt is no fluke. Vanderbilt is no flash in a one Saturday pan. Vanderbilt is here to stay. Pavia wrenched his knee in the second half at Kentucky. He twice limped all the way to the tent. I don't know, for a pain-killing shot. No idea. Does he need surgery? I have no idea. As our coach said afterward, you'd have to amputate his leg to keep him from playing the next week and the next week and the next week. All I know is that even with an injured knee, Diego Pavia ran like the wind when it was necessary to seal the deal at Kentucky. Who knows? Maybe he exaggerated the injury to lull the Wildcats to sleep. Then he just bolted right through them when they least expected it. Such is the legend of Diego Pavia, which is now rivaling Johnny Cash's legend in Nashville, Tennessee. Pavia won't individual stat you to death. He's averaging only 186 yards passing a game. But here's where he gets you. Against Alabama and Kentucky combined, Pavia and company combined to go 20 of 31 on 3rd down. That's 65%. That is outrageously great. Pavia doesn't play football as much as he plays keep away from prohibitive favorites. Or maybe he's just playing grandmaster chess. At Kentucky, think about this. Our leading receiver, it's Diego's best buddy he brought with him from New Mexico State, Eli Stowers. He caught 0 balls on 0 targets. I found that to be preposterous, absurd, inexplicable. Stowers killed Alabama. Yet Pavia threw what proved to be the winning touchdown pass to a former walk-on named Richie Hoskins, who going into the game at Kentucky had caught only 1 ball in the first 5 games. What? It worked. Pure genius from the quarterback of the Harvard of the South, Vanderbilt University. Now take a flight of fancy with me. This Saturday, at home, we're 26.5 point favorites over Ball State. I'm not sure how they got on our schedule, but Ball State is 2-4. Meanwhile, the latest game of the year will be played in Austin, Texas. This is Georgia at number 1 ranked Texas. A week from Saturday, Texas plays at Vanderbilt. Does this remind you of anything? Let's see. Georgia played at Alabama the week before. Number one ranked Alabama, then had to try to get back up for playing at lowly Vanderbilt, my doormat doors in the SEC. Could historical lightning strike twice in one season? Is it even imaginable that the SEC's perennial football doormat, my Commodores, could upset two different number one ranked teams in the nation in the same season? Is that possible? With Diego Pavia at the controls, anything is possible. Trust me on this. He has made every one of our players believe they're better than they are, or maybe he's just bringing out the very best in them that was always deep down in there, but just buried in doormat doors insecurity. Seriously, we look like the better team against Alabama and then again against Kentucky at Kentucky. For that matter, at Missouri against Missouri. So, as you probably know, I grew up a spoiled, rotten Oklahoma Sooners fan in Oklahoma City before going away to Vanderbilt. Never could I have imagined both Vanderbilt and Oklahoma being in the SEC and me watching Texas destroy my Sooners last Saturday and now thinking Vanderbilt has a chance against Texas. It has come to this. My Commodores are better than my Sooners. All because of Diego Pavia. So at least I still have my Vanderbilt Commodores going for me.